And welcome to an Eternium video. In this video what I'm going to do is look at Celestial Transforms and Celestial Orbs and how they're used, particularly in endgame. This isn't sort of the sort of thing you'd be doing early doors or possibly even in the mid gameplay range. It's something that you would look at end game when you're trying to perfect your gear. What I'm going to do is completely stupid and I don't recommend it to anyone whatsoever. I've got my experienced farmer character. You can see I've previously applied some celestials. The only reason that I'm going to apply another celestial today is because I've got a crazy plan for trying to get, when I use a 200% experience booster, I want my experience gain to go over 4000%, and it's only for personal amusement. You don't need to do this at all. I'm running a 100% booster at the moment, so my base experience is half this value, so 1313.5 I think is roughly where we are. What I've done, I've been looking through the character to see where I can get most value from increasing experience. Got 63.4% experience on my Integralas Mantle. As we can see, I'm going to push it up to, it shows as 70.3% on PC. When I play on the Kindle, it's 70.2. I'm not seeing more or less experience. It's just a rounding issue, or a rounding display issue, depending on the device you're using. The actual value is 70.25 something possibly. They round it to one decimal place. PC shows as 0.3. Other devices will show as 0.2. I've crafted one Celestial Orb already. I just want to demonstrate these things are hugely expensive. It's 500,000 gold to craft the actual orb itself and 100 marks of titans. You also need 30 of each of the spirits, and each spirit requires 60 greater essences. There'd be 30 of one type of greater essence and 30 of another, so it's a lot of materials for a very small gain. It's why these should only really be used in endgame when you're looking to perfect a stat and not used at any other time. So now, Spirit of War. You can see 30 greater essence of shadow and fire plus 90 silver dust. That's another 45,000 gold and 30,000 gold to make the spirits. So we're looking at 75,000 gold to craft all the spirits. So 75,000 each time. So yeah, it's a pricey and daft experiment that I'm doing, but it will demonstrate all these items. And this is another 50,000 gold. So we spent a lot of gold and a lot of materials there just to make something that's going to give me a less than 1% increase in the stat. So I've said in other videos, when you apply a Celestial Transform, which I'm going to put onto this Integralas Mantle, it's going to push all these values up to within 2 Celestial Orbs of their maximum. And it's going to add a near maximum vitality as well. I don't need vitality on this character. They're an EXP farmer, and you really shouldn't be applying Celestial Transforms on your experienced farmers. I'm just doing this for giggles and personal amusement. So I apply my Celestial Transform. Do I want to transform? Yes. It's now changed background to show that it's celestial. Our experience has jumped up from 63 to 68.8, and we've got a vitality stat added. So now what I can do is take one of my celestial orbs and say to it I want to put that on experience. You see I'm getting less than 1%, only 0.8. You can see on other stats it's only adding a tiny amount. But it's experience that I'm trying to max out, and a second one should take us to the maximum. So 69.6 to 70.3, which is the maximum. If I was to apply another celestial orb to this, then experience wouldn't show as an option to increase because it's now at its maximum value. So I need to find about another, I'm thinking it's about 13%, so I know I can get another 7% out of getting 77 arm guards. Shoulders another 7% there, so that should get me to the figure that I'm looking for, so that I can hit 4,000 experience when farming, which will be fun. So just a short video. It's for endgame, so one that you might want to bookmark when you come to it later in the game. It's certainly not something you do as a new player, and you only should do that initially with your push gear and perfecting push gear. I just did that for fun and for demonstration purposes. Any questions, put them in the comments down below and I shall get to you there. And goodbye.